me just adjust this. This should come on top, and here I am. Right. So it's going to be sandbox with less guidance, because why am I here otherwise? And I'm going to be this guy. And this is basically a logo that will appear on your ships and diplomacy, etc. Okay, Illuminati maybe. And I like to go with a bright color. I will tell you just in a moment when we see the map why I like to go with bright colors, like maybe yellow or blue. Let me go with yellow this time. So this is the content that I have, and I do not have this yet. I'm going to buy it very soon, but without this, with just this content, it's still great. Okay, so Sir Ipelsi Egg, perfect name for me here. So let's continue with that. This is just alternate skin. I would like to have this. Doesn't really make a lot of difference. So with normal. In this we have 3 1-star opponents. You can go for 2 stars, 3 stars, and even custom, in which you can increase the difficulty or keep different settings, which you will see many players doing. So I like to go with this. In this, the good part is, which makes the game quite easy, that you get full refund costs if I want to delete a particular house or any particular building, so I get the entire refund cost for that. And there's free building relocation. So as you progress in the game, you would like to change the layout a little bit depending on where you want to place, like the power plant, etc. So that really comes in handy. So today I'm going to go with normal difficulty. World island size is large and a lot of abundant materials. Again, here it's few average, so it's just a good way to start getting to know the game. I think this game came out in 2018, and I just love the graphics and the entire gameplay. It's so fluid, as you will see very soon. And okay, so this is our island. Okay, in order to move around, either you can just go to the top and wait, and left and right, or right click and move around quickly. Okay, with the center scroll button, you can keep it pressed and then move around to have a look. Like this. So what I usually like to do initially when we start off is to send my ship
ready for
orders.
orders.
My flagship with these materials already given to me, again in easy mode, and here I have these materials. So here we'll have all the building materials, and
Flagship at your service.
So what I like to do is to have a look around to explore the island and the map itself. Now, why I chose bright color is because if you can see on the map, this is quite clearly visible, the yellow. Dark colors are usually less visible, plus I would suggest not going for a pink or a magenta color, because the pirate is of red color. I get confused. Okay, so I've sent my ship already. The next thing to note down is, first of all, I do not like the name of this island, so I'm gonna change it to New Delhi, which I always change my capital. This is gonna be my capital, so just like the capital of my country, it's gonna be New Delhi. And this is a beautiful island, no river, for which we have to make a bridge, and a lot of building space. So many oil deposits. I have not seen so many oil deposits in one island in the old world, at least. So the next thing to look for is the building resources that we have here. I have potato, which is great, grain, red pepper, and night tree, which will come later. and clay. 4 clay deposits. Oh my god, that's a lot. Along with 2 iron,
Geroloma.
copper,
I
limestone,
run
and
things around here in
so
me own
we
little
have
way,
identified
like.
the first opponent, the NPC. Her name is Beryl O'Mara, and she is out of the 3 the most difficult one. Okay, so let me slow down the time so that my time is not wasted as I'm showing you around. And she's right besides us, so I think we'll have to have good
New
relations
orders?
with her. Right, so now I'm going to go maybe towards this side.
On our way.
Okay, so we have 3 NPCs, 3 opponents, and in this map we'll have 3 more NPCs which are not really opponents but for our help. So there's one Sir Archie. He'll introduce himself very shortly. We need to find him. He is very important for the initial gameplay because he gives you a lot of building resources which, for example, the steel. He'll give you steel so that you can settle on another island before anybody else settles, and you would need that because by the time we reach steel, other opponents might already have reached before us, and so they'll settle on the better islands, and also to sell stuff or to buy stuff in general. Right, so let's start with the layout of my city. Okay, so here are 2 options. One is blueprint mode and one is normal mode. If I right click, I have these options in which there is marketplace, warehouse, and so on. Here I need to start with farmer residence. So the first tier is farmer residence, something like this. A farmer needs marketplace before for their daily needs. So if we do not provide a marketplace, the farmer building will get destroyed very soon. Now, as I build these things, if you can see, the construction cost of building is $500 and 10 timber, yeah. So if I build like enough things, my timber will be exhausted. So 2 things need to happen simultaneously as you start the game. First, we need to have a timber production. For that, I need to build a lumberjack hut. So let me build it somewhere here. Okay, now this takes this much area and the production is going to be 100%. So I'm going to build it in blueprint mode. One here, one here. Okay, and maybe one here as well. Okay, now these require 5 farmers each. Okay, we have 0 farmers right now, but that's alright. And they take 15 seconds to process the good. They provide the wood to the sawmill, which again takes 15 seconds to produce. So basically 1 for 1 is the ratio here, and they'll take another 10 farmers, sorry. So 15 plus 30. So yeah, so 45 we need. So that means if I start building, and also a shortcut to have roads because everything needs to be connected by a road and to the main harbor. S is the shortcut which I use a lot to build these roads. Right, so here this is the road going here, and then finally join to the harbor. Now, as I said, 3 of these. So this will provide to this, and this will provide to this. Maybe so with M, I'm able to move the buildings. Again, some shortcuts which are very, very useful here. And right click. They all need a warehouse, so I'm going to give them a warehouse somewhere central. Right. This is connected like this. This is connected like this. Okay. As I'm building the road, obviously my credit is going down again because they also cost me something. So let me start by building first warehouse because that is very important. One this, and this. Right. So how I'm doing it is using U key. U key is for upgrade, and just click on it and it will start making these buildings. So right now I have 2
We need more
sawmills
farmhands. We
and
put
2
ads.
lumber huts, but I do not have the workers. So for that, let me start making my city. So I'm gonna have a bigger road, which is going to be my central road, all the way up here, right? And this road here. Later on, and this road completed already. Right, so starting with my marketplace, right click again, go to marketplace. This is all in blueprint. I initially like to build everything in blueprint mode. Now around my marketplace, I'm gonna build some houses. Okay, so each and every house needs to be connected via a road. If you see everything, what I like to have my design something like this. Okay, but this house is not connected, so what I do is I delete this house, and here I put a garden sorts later, which fits perfectly here. So this is the layout that I prefer when my island space is not restricted really. And a very easy tool now to really increase the speed is C. Now I'm going to copy this entire layout and paste it here, and then here, so really makes your life simple. Okay, the reach of the marketplace is very important, which I'll just show you in a moment. Okay, so I'm building it by U, and I'm building,
You reached a new milestone.
and with this we reach the age of our agriculture because we have farmers. I'm gonna build this as well. I'm doing it a little slow right now to show and explain everything, and I've already slowed down time. I would do this a little faster if otherwise usually. Okay, so now where is my ship? Somewhere here.
Flagship ready for
Discover an
orders.
island. Let me first send this guy somewhere to discover more of the map. This is the island, a very small island, has potato, grain, night tree and grape, but these islands, what I've usually found is are more useful for the deposits of like copper and stone and limestone, etc. And because they're very close, when we are able to build a trade union later on which has a limited area of influence, they are very useful. You can really boost them later, but that's for later. That's really not quite right now. Anyway, okay, so our opponent has already a quest for us. Let's see what she wants.
I'd have laid the job
These
on
are
me
important
regulars
because
if you
they
hadn't come
improve your
along.
reputation. Offers you an escort quest. Let me accept it.
Got
And also
to
they
do
give
what
you
we
money.
can to get by.
Okay, so yeah, so why
New
not?
orders?
Let me. What I just did was clicked on it, and it will directly jump to the location where it's required. As I've not discovered the map yet, so I don't know. I can't see the ship right now. It's behind the fog. But I've already ordered my
Flagship
ship
ready for orders.
here somewhere anyway, and then we escort the ship and also discover new islands. Now this is another island which is great. It has grain, it has hops, fur, important. Grape is for much later, and it's the northernmost island. Okay, and clay one island. So, alright, fine. Anyway, so let's continue with this. Now we have sufficient farmers, so my
We need something first.
initial timber production is working perfectly now. Right. Now, now as you can see, the farmers have already started coming into my town. 11 farmers plus a total of 43 people already living in the town. New Delhi.
Ain't perfect, but what is?
Now they have some needs and happiness. So the needs, these are basic needs that you need to fulfill in order to make them go a tier higher. So at present they don't need anything because we do not have enough farmers. They would first need fish and then the work cloth. So we can start thinking about how we are going to have the productions anyway. This is maybe going here, this road. This is going to be our main road. So 1, 2, again a triple road I'm gonna have. Here maybe some trees later on because there'll be a railway line anyway passing and that'll just fine. Right. Okay, there was an indication new buildings have unlocked. So I'm sure we've reached 50 population, yeah. And we have the fish requirement already. Now, initially fish is already given, that's great, but it's going down, so we need to build the fish. Fishery is the most simple production line in the game, I believe. Just need to click here, and here now you can get an idea. It produces 30 fish and takes 25 workers. Maintenance cost is 40, that's why it's minus 80. So I'm just going to build one fishery for now, just like this. This is in blueprint mode, so I'm going to create, right, and I'm going to maybe blueprint a few more for later. They don't need a warehouse because these production chains are directly going to go to the trading post, which is the main warehouse sort of. Right? So otherwise if it's too far away then I would need a warehouse somewhere here because the range is also limited. So I was talking about the range. When you see the marketplace, it has a maximum range where the colors start to fade. So till here, for example, till this place, this house will, if I build it, will have the full range of the marketplace. But otherwise, I'll have to build another one somewhere here to make the range overlap. That's how, I mean, different buildings have different ranges, so that's how it goes. Anyway, so now I'm going to increase the speed. Have told you the basic. Fish is already laid down. This is going to be the main harbor. Also, from here I'm going to have again a major road coming in like this. From here as well, maybe this time not a triple, maybe just a double road.
You reached a new milestone.
A lot of OCD related things are true. If you don't do it, absolutely fine. I just love how dynamics are. Anyway. Okay, we've crossed 100 people. And now we have to fulfill the next demand. We're a quaint village right now with a balance of minus 100, which is eating up into our main balance, and if it goes 0, I mean we don't want to be bankrupt, do we? Okay, we discovered another island. Oh wow, this is a huge island with hops. Now this is very important because this will be needed for beer, which is not even, oh it's here, but I would love to have this island as soon as possible.
Oh, I'm always busy, Duck.
Anyway,
The fields
so
don't
let's
tend it.
continue. We've got more timber. One more block is finished, and as we have the next requirement, work cloth open. Also snaps. Now snaps gives us a lot of income. It gives 3 per household, if as you can see, coins. And
The Emporium Exotique looks forward
fish
to
only
your
one.
patronage.
Okay, so we have the NPC.
if you
First
can
one.
afford it.
She's Madam Kahina.
New orders?
This is the
Come
ship
on
that
with
we
me
have to escort, so we're gonna do that. Just right click when you see the building, and then you will see this guarded thing coming, and I just clicked on it and they are escorted. So this is Madam Kahina's place. What she
Can I help
gives
you?
is nothing right now, but later on she'll give you very exotic items, which we can equip in trade unions. This is like Hopsy. So basically, even if I don't have Hops fertility on my island, if I buy this and place it in the trade union, I can build hop farms, which is great. But that's don't have the money to spend 20,000 right now anyway. Not needed, we don't even need it right now. So okay, let me have more farmers. And they're unhappy because now we've opened more buildings, and one of the more important ones is the pub. Right, so I'm going to build the pub maybe here. Yeah, seems like a good location. Actually, I made a mistake. No, this is why I said my OCD gets triggered a lot here. Okay, slow down. Now let me make this arrangement a little better. Because I have full refund cost available, that's why I'm doing this. And I have not done that. So I am going to move this now with just the click of a little scroll button. I can move it like this and have it here. Now if I just copy this entire section, it will fit quite nicely here, and I can build more houses if I need like this. Awesome. So nothing is lost really. Okay, 4-lane road, that's amazing. Right, so this fits perfectly now. Right, so the next thing that we would need is, as we were discussing, the schnapps and the workload. Okay, so now they've blocked again because we deleted and the population has gone below 100, but it will very soon come back. So we can already start. I am going to have my workloads production. Okay, first I'm going to have number 1.
Hope it's not
already. Yeah, this is fine. And gonna have the work cloth. Need a lot of it. Yeah, here. Okay, this seems like a nice location. Going back to blueprint mode, this is sheep farm produces 30 seconds, framework produces 30 seconds, 1:1 ratio, perfectly fine.
Oh, me little lucky charm.
Okay, my escort quest is done, gain reputation and money. Now where is my ship? Okay, easier way to find my ship is just go ship menu, double click this guy, and it's
Aye.
now I'm going to send it somewhere here to the south to see what is happening. We're going to find other opponents as well. We haven't found anyone else except for Beryl. Beryl is actually the most moody one, so it's good that I have to maintain relations with her. So work cloth. Now the sheep farm requires the farm, so need 3 of them. So the best layout that I have found is this. Makes a perfect square. Right, just copy it, the entire thing, paste it here, maybe leave one space here, so that I can have with an S a road. So 4 of them blueprinted. If I need, I can take maybe a few here.
Willie Wibblesop,
Okay, the second one is
self-made
here. Let me
man,
just finish
no
this.
shame in it. Wibbly if you like.
Right. Oh,
How
I
it'll
can
be in the
fit
fairy
warehouse.
tales.
Perfect. And I'm going to make the framework connectors. One of them here. I really want to reduce, use the least amount of space possible. I know it doesn't look pretty actually. It really doesn't seem to warehouse here. This guy here, maybe one, yeah, perfect. 3 of them are able to fit. So, okay. 26 timber, 1. So 4, so let me place increase the fourth one as well for later on. Okay, so this can be increased just with one tap. Now, where is Sir Willy Wibblesock? He is usually the weakest of the three NPCs that we
Flagship
have
awaiting
in game.
instructions.
Let me go this side. Right there. I think we are four of us are going to be here. It's a different kind of map. And maybe on the corners we're going to have the pirate and maybe the other NPCs as well. It's a cool map. All four of us are very close. So work cloth is done. The next production chain that I will need are Shnap farms. So where should we have things? How am I looking to? Okay, so my city is going to go here, and then here, and maybe the factories this side. Yeah, this and this side. So city is going to be this. Maybe continuing here. Let's see. Yeah, so this area is free. I'm going to use this as my Shnap farm district. So why I'm saying this big area, because you will see very soon. Let me just place randomly one Shnap. Now here we have 30 seconds potato farm, 30 seconds Snap distilleries. Perfect. So I'm going to show you how to lay the farmland. I like laying it down just as straight as possible, like this. Right? Now, how I'm going to use this is, let's say I start from here, right? Okay, utilizing as much as possible. So this road is required. Farms with the fields as well, as many as you'd like. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna have one warehouse here.
A fire
one
broke
warehouse
out.
here. Okay, so the first fire. Well, just about to do that, but it's already burning. So let's just quickly place fire station. Clear it. So this is an emergency service building. Basically, it just consumes and takes not much. Just consumes balance of 25. We're on negative 19. Okay, I need to be quicker here. Training, daring, firefighters also, and they just extinguish the fire. Nothing is lost here. Right. So Schnaps, which will give us most of our income. I'm going to have initially maybe just 2 of them. So I'm going to have the entire district. Now for the Schnaps, we do need a fire station, which we're going to place very shortly. Let me see how I'm going to lay out my distillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Looks quite good. And maybe a fire station will fit in perfectly here. Awesome. Okay, so fire station goes into a this has already made my population go in negative. That means the amount of jobs, amount of people are less for the jobs, which is usually less jobs. So I'm going to build as many as possible. Right, have enough range. And now slowly it's going to increase because they have all their basic needs fulfilled. Soon they're going to also have snaps, which is going to be amazing. And let me just lay out more of these guys. Copied the whole thing, blueprinted the whole thing. Maybe a double move.
fire has been vanquished.
The fire has been vanquished. And they will soon recover their health back. If this reaches 0, then they will be destroyed. Awesome, my people are content and they'll be very soon very happy because they'll have schnapps and they'll be high on schnapps. Okay,
I need
first
out with me
resident
lowly
quest, let's see.
troubles.
Bloody hounds have the whole neighborhood terrorized. Sooner or later, it's going to end up bitten. Lock them away, you must. Farmer, offer you a puzzle quest. Need help with my lovely troubles.
Please, couldn't muck me
Find
out,
and
could
collect
ya?
stray dogs. Okay, so usually, if you want to read, look for the dogs running around the street of your city, probably near a farmer residence. Or if this is farmer residence, you just need to zoom in a bit and find stray dogs. Here they are.
Those mountains.
Let me show you a feature. Okay, so this is how you can just go around. That's why I said this has a lot of detail.
Keen as a
Able to
three-leg
pick up.
goat.
Let's see what we get. We get a mate. Okay. Oh, sorry. So where I can see is I will go to my harbor, go to items, and this is the mate that we've got. Equipping ship, self-repair, plus 100%. Expedition effect, navigation, and force. Anyway, not a great gift to have, but it's fine. I have some more timber, build more houses. I'm going to need as many as possible. So I'm going to change this layout as well. I'll show you why. Okay, our ship is
Rewards.
another great island. Oh my god! I think this is a beautiful island. So much building space. Hops, potatoes. No grain, but that's fine. For I think this is going to be my next island.
Sails!
Can I build it already? I think so. Let's see. Oh, I can. I think I'm going to take this island.
Flagship
already.
awaiting instructions.
Settle down. Where'd you get that island?
That's why that's the benefit of playing on
Rudder!
Even
easy
know what's under
difficulty.
your
They are
nose.
obviously not happy because I'm expanding faster than them, but I love the building space on the island. No creeks and just pure, just so much of building space. This might be my new Delhi. I don't know. For now, I'm going to call it. It's on the east of the map. Maybe I'm gonna give it second city that I love, Lucknow. He has a
Gotta
quest
start
for us. Let's see.
somewhere.
Delivery quest.
Life's not. Let's see what you conjure up.
Enhanced timber. This might be possible. but
Flagship
come
ready
back,
for orders.
please. Take timber from here. Take it there. Fine, have some timber. I'll leave 10 timber for the mission. I have 8. I'll get 2 more. Okay, now one very important thing. Finally, my balance is positive. I'm sure they have.
Yous
the
like part of the
schnapps.
family.
Yeah, the schnapps is why it's positive. Now, in order to check that your productions are, how the production level is going, is just go to balance. You have finance, go to production, and go to consumer goods. So these are consumed. At present, fish. So basically, the amount of farmers that I've built, the demand is equal to the supply here, which is fine. Schnapps I have too much of, which is great. You can never have enough of schnapps. And warp cloth is also fine. So if I expand my city any further by building these farmers, I would need to reinforce my production buildings. As simple as that. Great. I think I will do it already so that I can expand without thinking. This is great. Simply increasing production, and finally my people are ready to move up a tier as well, but I'm going to do it a little later. I need to still figure out about my city planning. What if I have one marketplace here and then one here and then one here. These two. Copy these two buildings. Yeah, still doesn't reach here. Okay, maybe I'll have one more here later on.
New orders?
Needs 10 tons timber. Fine, give it later. And this area can be utilized for initially maybe houses. Yeah. And then I'm not going to upgrade those houses because I'm going to have later on 10 buildings there. See all the houses. This is the standard layout 6-6 connected. Okay. I have 10 tons of
Aye, aye.
timber, so I click on my flagship, the Penguin. Go to goods. This is the transfer menu. Take 10 tons and that's
Flagship at your service.
take it where? Quest book, 10 ton timber to this shop. Okay, so it's best to do that, that's fine. It's already going, I already have more timber. How are my productions looking? Consumer goods 2 to 0, perfect. Hey, I reinforced my work load
We're
by
taking
0.
every care.
Taking some time to start the yards. And you go here. Okay, stupid dynamics of the game. This is fine. We have 300 people, which is great. Total 700, about 655, increasing. And I guess next thing to do is to upgrade. I'm just going to wait for a bit more timber so that the upgrade looks nice. In the meanwhile, I'm going to continue building. Right, so how do we go about it? This area
Has my ship finally come in?
can be for the World Fair. I mean, it's really later on if required. Yes,
My
sir.
talent
we
is
have-
already rubbing off on you.
New orders?
I was wondering when.
I think there's going to be an island here, and this is going to be for NPC, so let's just go and find her. Miss Ching. And yeah, this is central. And then more here, and expanding there. Right, so let me build this section. This looks fine. I have major road here. And then another marketplace maybe. Up. This area and maybe a little bit here as well. Yeah, this build should I think this should be fine. Yeah, it's all green. Here it's a little less, but once we have paved roads, it will be fine. Just move this here.
I'm the Princess Ching.
Yeah,
Please,
this is.
I
the
am
one.
curious about your otherworldly customs.
Let's see.
Flagship ready for orders.
Let's send my flagship somewhere down in the map. Silk Moth City. She already has workers. Amazing. I think they all have workers. I think it's high time I promote my peeps to workers. Okay, now to check how we're doing with regards to the other NPCs. This is how we're doing. This is we're at peace with all. In order to check the progress, military wise she is way ahead, economy wise military wise I'm ahead. I don't know how. Economy wise she's ahead. Here as well we are almost same economy wise. Economy wise, same military wise. I'm good. Maybe I have a flagship, that's why. Right. So if I want to see Wibbly also, he's also at peace with all. And we still haven't found the pirate, which we will very soon. Anyway, upgrades happening now. Going to upgrade to a buzz.
You reached a new milestone.
And the age of industrialization. Amazing. With this, we have a new tier unlocked. With paved streets, as I said, with bricks. And brick production, sausage, and trade unions. Which
Honest
I was
work,
mentioning earlier
that's
on.
all we ask.
Right, so let's get to it. Sorry. Okay, clip it. We have 4. Amazing. Too much clay. I'm going to build. Okay, to show the work chain how it works. 30 seconds, 1 minute. So 2 of these brick factories. I can have just 1 clip it and 2 of these brick factories. So I'm going to do just that. Going to have 1 here, connected, and maybe a warehouse just besides it. Yeah. Sorry, I always do that. I'm going to have the warehouse and this because I do not have any timber. Oh, also, this takes 50 workers. This takes 25 each, so 100 workers initially to start the bricks production. So I have taken 50 already, have 20, so I need to upgrade more. Basically, that's the point. That's it. Now, as we can see, the timber is coming in quite slowly. So the next thing I'm going to do is boost the timber. How I'm going to do that is click on the workers, lumber, increase the production by 50%. Similarly, increase this to 50%. Now I have reduced their happiness obviously because I'm asking to work them overtime without paying them much more money. So I mean, you can think how you would feel. So this is still working fine because I've increased equally. Okay, this is the happiness plus 25. I think it should be fine. Maybe they might riot or something, although they won't because we don't have the police station open. Once we have the thing open, only then will they riot. Anyway, so
Flagship
now
awaiting
the
instructions.
I'll just see how it looks. I'll just send my flagship somewhere. See the river in between, maybe bridge, which is fine. It's anywhere too far away from us. Yeah, it's fine. We've got a very good island. I'm very happy with the island that we've got.
Done.
And maybe this one also will take later on. I don't know. Yeah, I like taking land. What can I say? Somewhat like China in this regard. Now my timber will come faster, although initially it's a little slow. So here, okay, great. Going to build some more houses. I think it's when there's not much to do like right now. It's good to blueprint these things. Yeah, it works. I mean, and then you just have to upgrade and save your time like that, right? Here I'm going to again have the same layout because I can, although they have enough greenery. Oh yeah, and D is for demolish. The shortcut is D. So basically there are 3 shortkeys that I'm using. One is D for demolish, S for the roads, and H for the houses. Forgot to mention that. As many as I can squeeze in here because marketplace is close. So I put H again. Connected. Yeah, this is about it for this marketplace. But once we have paved roads, maybe we can increase it further. Better, it looks like a proper city. I mean, yeah, it's more natural that way. No island. Awesome. Oh, even she has a quest for us. Let's see. It's just extra money and
Those
better
who wish to
reputation, because I
grow
do not want
must
to do
themselves grow others.
puzzle
There is
quests.
nothing like trying.
Out of reach. Princess's dreams have been haunted by a beautiful flower that only grows in the mountains. She wants to have some for her flower arrangement, but they're somewhat out of reach. Click on the target to
One
progress.
final look.
Okay, I'll do that. Important newspaper.
Really, entirely marvelous to
Chronicles.
meet you. And that we may show truth
So this is
or
basically right
anything
now we're doing
actually
good.
in my
That's why they're all happy.
our broadsheet.
This is I can spread some propaganda as well if I want. I usually do this to increase my money, but at present I'm not going to do anything. Right? They are really happy. So I'm going to publish the newspaper honestly.
Uncompromised.
I think that's
I
gonna
too
be
hope to spread
one
good
the
and
only
truthful
time
news.
when I'm doing that. Right, so talking about this, it grows on mountainside on her island. So this is the flower. One. Okay, where is the other one? And the third one.
A mind as fine as jade.
8,000 credits. I mean, easiest mission possible. Let me first get my production going. Then I will
You reached a new milestone.
Port Town, quaint Port Town. Okay, the sailing shipyard has opened up. A very important building because that is our shipyard. I mean, to build ships to attack or to defend, this is needed. Cannon towers will be the next target. For that we'll need steel beams and weapons, just far away. Anyway, so now the next service building is going to be a church. You can see the area of influence with the purple and the blue. So if I have it here,
Show me how you conduct your business.
this is going to be one here, and then on the other side. Perfect. She offers us trade rights. Yeah, she's quite easy to please. So
With
let me go
such
for it.
connections, may I
And
meet
now in the
expectations.
diplomacy, she's moved one tier up. She's on trade rights. And
Trying to
that's
get in me
fine.
good
So
books
she's
now?
happy that we are agreeing to trade rights. Great. Anyway, so as I said, this is going to be the church. How do we want it to look? I mean, this is going to be the entrance. The exit. Build. I can't build the church because it needs bricks. 25 bricks. Production has started, so maybe so. Anyway, we can continue building the houses. Okay, maybe we can have more service buildings in the center. So I'm gonna build this. Complete this. Maybe upgrade a few more. Whenever you're expanding, you need to check this, the consumption rates. Fish is good, amazing. Schnapps is 0. Workflow good. Sausage and bread has already opened up, so the needs are increasing. One important thing to note: one farmer house can have 10
Don't
people.
even mind neighbors.
At present, I just built them, so there's only one. And I'm
Oh,
zero, so
we're
I
in a good spot.
workers are 20.
You
so,
give us a voice.
you know, if in one worker residence you're getting more. Similarly, when you go to the next, it's I think 30 and 40 and 50 and maybe even more, something like that. Anyway, going forward with the sausage production. Sausage is again, I think, a simple one. Pig farms, 1 minute. Slaughterhouse, 1 minute, so 1 for 1 each. Although pig farms are required later on as well. Where should we have it? It's a dirty little building, so maybe. No, I'm gonna need a lot of these slaughterhouses. So yeah, this looks like a better area. Here we'll reserve for the schnapps if we need more. Yeah, this going to have. Let's see, 5 fields. So 1, 2, 3. Not a good one. let me just to slow down. Getting anyway, not gonna waste too much time on it. That's one. I'll try to optimize this space as much as possible. Two. This is the end anyway. Maybe once, yeah. Right. Let's go. Two and three, four, five, maybe. Trying to build it here, but I guess I can't. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Going to have a warehouse in this area now. And slaughterhouses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe expand here. Right. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Okay, just one of this because don't have enough bricks. Right, so the basics of the games are clear, I hope, and I'm going to continue with this quest now.
You've got potential, and Beryl knows how.
And
Don't
then
you
maybe
go letting
stop
old
this
Beryl
video.
down now.
And where is my ship? Here, okay, go to click on the
Coordinates plotted.
It's on its way. Perfect. At present, my balance is in positive, which is great. I'm already upgrading a lot of people, and my layout is also looking good here, and then expanding here with industries coming this side, and expansion of this required here, and on this side another beach here, which will continue later. Awesome, thank you so much for watching this one.